Hi there. I've discovered the most efficient and straightforward method for creating visually appealing alerts in JavaScript, complete with various inputs and validations. In this video, I'll be walking you through the process to streamline your alert generation. Here, as you can see on these screens, you have the option to select from various types of inputs. Let's dive into the code.
Okay, here's what I want to do. A little button, when you press on the button, they ask you, are you human? And you have to make a selection. If you click anywhere, the window closes. If you click it again, but you click on OK, the window does not close and it asks you to make a selection. If you say, I am a human, I'm not a human, then it's gonna give you this text. And if you say you're human, then it's going to give you this text. And if you say I am offering my services, you'll have an alert, simple JavaScript alert that says you're offering your services. Obviously, this has no purpose but to show you how it works. So whenever you're going to see the places where the code and the sections are, you could customize it the way you want to better understand this framework. For this. So now in the installation, section, I have to put the script, CDN, I'm sorry, in the header of the file. And then let's go to inputs. Right, I'm in the home page of Sweet Alert 2. My input that I want to put is a select, so it's all this. I can just copy it. I'm going to put it here. I have here a JavaScript, a simple HTML file with a JavaScript function. But whenever the function is called, whenever the button is clicked, this function is called. So now I'm gonna I paste it outside of the script because I don't want what's the name Visual Studio Code to format whatever I paste. Okay, so now I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna paste this here. Take that. Erase all that. Okay. Function. Okay. Perfect. Let's see if this works. Wait, do I have a sync? Okay, so this is a wait, so we have to put a sync here. And let's try this. Select a fruit, validation, no errors, everything's good. Okay. Let's do first things first. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to customize the code. First, we're going to change the name of the variable. Once this is fired, once this is this function is called. Outside of this function, you see fruit. This is outside of the function. This is where the variable, the selection we put in a string format. So the variable here is going to be selection. Put it here. Put selection here. Let's just make a little line to remember that this is outside of the. Now the title. So here we have a title. Select field validation. I want to have title. Are you a human? If you remember. Are you a human? This is good. Input type. Input is select. Input options. I don't want all those options. So I'm going to take them off. Like this. I'm going to put my own options. And the options are I'm a human, I'm not a human, I'm a human, I'm offering my services. Now the placeholder, what you see here, select a fruit. I want to make a selection. Make a selection. And then, show console button, that's good. Input validator. So this is the validation, which means that make a selection. If I press on select a fruit, like I'm nothing, just on a placeholder, I have a message here and the window does not close unless I click somewhere else and it closes by default. For this, the way it works is that there's the promise that is called here, the result, like and the way it's called is that you're gonna get the value into the, where's the value? Right here. So the name of the variable that contains the selection is value in this case. And what I'm going to do is that I'm going to take this and I'm going to make my own validation. So I make a little switch because I find it a little bit more easier to read. So switch. If it's yes, if it's no, just resolve. Resolve means that close the window. This is resolve. Try me, and that's how resolve. It says fruit, no? That is, you need to select orange. So let me select orange. This has been resolved. But if you call a resolve with text inside, then the window doesn't close, and that's what you see here. If I press, and this is resolved with no, that's actually what you see here, resolved with text. So that's what I want. Now, I can't put an alert inside the alert because it's trying to validate, you're trying to validate an alert and you're putting another alert inside. So this will give you an error. You could either put the alert like a simple JavaScript alert, or you could go call resolve with the text inside. Otherwise, outside of the function, so now outside of this call of fire, here I have access to the variable in question, to the selection in question, I'm sorry. So now let me try to do if then else. It's a human. Remember, before it was a different message that showed if it's a human or if it's a not a human. Let's try to get indentation. Because he. Good. Take this. Bring it back. Perfect. Now, human, yes. So, okay, so this is perfect. Let's see if there's no mistakes. If it works. So, if I click here, are you human? Make a selection. Please make a selection. If I select, I'm offering my services, then JavaScript alert shows up, and the window closes because I call resolve. Right? Services, alert, resolve. If I click here and I select, I am not a human. So the case is yes or no will do resolve, and it will show the great power of AI is here. I'm not a human. The great power of AI is here, and it's if you realize, it's also a Sweet Alert 2. It's possible because I'm outside of the generation of the Sweet Alert, so I can make like this is outside of the code, right? And then if I select human, I'm a human. Welcome for the human. Hope this will be useful for someone. Otherwise, it's a good reference for me to know how to do this because it's extremely simple and it's very fast to generate an alert with different inputs. So it's very interesting, and I showed you before. Thank you so much.